In this tutorial, we are going to take a look at how to save the guided notes that are available within Edmentum to our Google Drive so that we can type within them and save our progress so that we're able to go back to those guided notes and refer to them as we need to study for our mastery tests and for our post tests that we'll need to take as we progress throughout our course curriculum. Before we do that, however, you'll want to make sure that you have added the DocHub Google Chrome extension to your Chrome browser. If you do not know whether or not you have this Google Chrome extension, you can check that by taking a look at the toolbar. If you do not see the DocHub extension, you can select the puzzle piece to view additional extensions that you may have. When I select this option, you'll see that I do have the DocHub extension. If you do not have this DocHub extension, you'll want to view my tutorial that explains how to add this Google Chrome extension as well as how to save guided notes that are posted from a teacher on Google Classroom. Once you have ensured that you have the DocHub extension, you can go ahead and proceed. And so now we're going to take a look at a sample class, and we're going to learn how to access those guided notes and how to save them in our Google Drive so that we can type on them and save them for later use. So let's go ahead and click on a tutorial. When I'm in the tutorial, I have some options of different tools that I can use and view as a student. The option that you want to click on is this folder right here that is titled Resources. When you select this folder, you'll see that we have some guided notes that are provided to us. Go ahead and select those guided notes. And when the guided notes open up, you'll see that they open up, and as a student, you are able to go in and type your answers as you need. However, if we try to save our information that we've typed without following these steps that I'm going to show you, the information is not going to save. So what we need to do instead of just directly typing on these guided notes is we need to add them to our Google Drive and then open them with DocHub to make sure that our information that we type is being saved. So once we have opened up our guided notes, what I'm then going to do is I'm going to go over here to this download option. And I'm going to select download, and I'm just going to select the original option. And you'll see that my Google Drive opens up. And so as a student, I would then save my document to a folder in Google Drive that is going to make sense to me or that I'm going to know that I can reference later on. So what I am going to do is I am going to select this English folder to save to, and I'm going to select open, and then I'm going to select save. Now that I have saved my guided notes to my Google Drive, what I am going to do is I am going to go to my Google Drive and I'm going to either do one of two options. I can go to my drive and go to the folder in which I saved my guided notes, or I can use this quick access option right here and I can select my guided notes. Once I have done that, I am then going to go up here to where it says open with. And this is the key element to make sure that you follow so that you can save the information that you type on your guided notes PDF. And so I'm going to select open with. And what I am going to do next is select open with DocHub. Once the guided notes have loaded within DocHub, you can then type in the available boxes as necessary. So I am just going to type sample text here. And once I have completed my guided notes, what I will do is I will then go to this upper right-hand corner. I am going to select the download export option. And what I will do is I will export this file to Google Drive. Once the document has loaded, you'll then be able to go back to your Google Drive and access the guided notes with the text that you typed in. And for example, you can see with this PDF that I have saved, you'll see that my type sample text is saved. So this is a great way, or it's a great method for you to use if your teachers aren't requiring you to use guided notes for the classes and they're not posting them to Google Classroom. If you as a student would still like to use those guided notes, you simply just need to have DocHub as a Google Chrome extension, open up the guided notes within Edmentum, save the guided notes to your Google Drive, open up those guided notes with the DocHub extension, and you'll type in there just as you always would, but rather than saving those guided notes and posting them to Google Classroom, you'll simply just save them to your Google Drives for your own personal use. I hope that this tutorial was helpful for you, and I hope that it will help you with your learning and your journey throughout this semester.